Hello, hello. This is Sad Girl Horoscope. I'm your Sad Girl. We're doing weekly love scope starting off with fire signs Aries, Leo, Sag. Of course, my Aries. Know that I read for all Aries of the world. Not everything will resonate. Take what does, ignore the rest. Know that tarot tells a story, it does not write it. You do, and I'm here to help you tell it. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you could contact me via my website, which is linked in my profile bio or in the description below. All right, Aries, there is very particular astral bodies that are placed this past weekend and into the last week of July into the first week of August, of course, starting with our new moon. Some of you might be going through a glow up. Others of you might be kind of like retreating, reflecting, especially with your Neptune placements and the Chiron retrograde. So I'm curious to see what comes out. Let's do this, shall we? This is the mantra to ground your reading. It says, nothing will come of the situation, Aries. Nothing will come of the situation. Uh-oh. Hopefully that is not a foreshadowing of what's to come, but there might be some dishonest people in your circle this month. So doesn't have to be for everyone, but for some of you, it will resonate. All right, I'm going to pull one card, and this is new, returning, or impending. It's whatever tarot comes my way. I'm going to pull one card for the first house. Oh my gosh. First house, that is Aries. And yeah, I pulled the Seven of Swords. This is air energy, Aquarius. Things not as they seem, someone not telling you the truth. Roles can be reversed, but that's where your headspace is at, how you're viewing this connection, whether that's new, returning, or impending. So someone that's either coming into your circle or is already established. What is this person's headspace? What is their mentality? Who is this person in Aries orbit? Eight of Pentacles. So this is someone that definitely wants to invest and work on this connection. You might be leaning back like, should I mean, this is the seventh house. So, it rules partnerships and working on something, but you're kind of like hanging back and saying, I don't know the whole truth. I think I need to use my discernment. And this person is actively working on proving to you that they're in it to win it. What are your feelings for this person? Again, I'm telling you, it's that Neptune placement or the moon placement right now where, it's the planet that rules Pisces, and your worries and anxieties. You're very much in your head when it comes to this connection. And I honestly think it's because like something is off about this person and what they're revealing to you, because these are their feelings for you. So this might be someone that you are just starting to date, or you're just starting to get to know them. You might, especially at the beginning of the month, you're just like super social. You feel like you're in the mood to go out and to have fun and to meet new people. So you might have met this person in one of your circles, but it's also that energy of they may be really fun and come off to you as someone that conducts themselves that way. And I don't know if you necessarily like trust them. I think they're open to really dating other people and seeing what else is out there. They also might be a flirt too. So they just don't strike me as someone who is, if you're looking for a monogamous relationship, if this is someone who is ready for that or believes in that. Your intentions for them is the Knight of Cups, though. So you really care about this person. There's some real feelings, especially with Venus and Leo. Oh my gosh, it has everyone being like hopeless romantics right now. And then we have their intentions for you. What you like about this person is that they are a very intense person. This is Leo energy, fire energy. They might really pursue you. They just strike me as someone that is outgoing, expressive, emotionally expressive, but they might be that way to other people too. And I think that's where you're kind of just trying to process everything. What are mutual energies together? Yeah, you're trying to arrive at some truth here. I think that would settle a lot of your thoughts down, because with the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords, it's arriving at some sort of clarity. Like you need a truth for you to fully come into like your Knight of Cups, into a love offer, to tell your person that you care about them. But with the Ace of Swords, it equals out with, adding on to the Seven of Swords, it's the Eight of Swords, which is like limiting beliefs. Adding on to the Nine of Swords, that is the cycle completion, but also, like addressing patterns. And that's what the Chiron retrograde is all about. Mutual energies together, we have the World, Four of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. All right, let me clarify this with my clarifying deck. For those of you who are new to my page, I like doing clarifying decks because I work with 3 different. I know it's a little extra, but for some reason when I do my tarot readings, there are things that pop up that are like emphasize what needs to be said through tarot. So again, there's some sort of truth that needs to happen in this mutual energy. And I feel like it has something to do with some fears, insecurities. I feel like, not just you, because I'm not putting this all on you. It takes 2 to tango. But there's some past traumas here that need to be addressed. I feel like you need to just like hide it, not really tell anyone. It comes off as, like you need to detach. Because you're coming off feeling very insecure, very doubtful about this connection, but it's becoming too much for you to take on. It's coming out as anxiety, and anxiety can manifest in multiple ways, especially in like physical ailments. So I don't know why this wanted to come out with the World, but I mean, this talks about a cycle completion with a soulmate. Soulmates have, or karmic connections have, a way of mirroring our souls and teaching us, I always say that soulmates aren't necessarily there so you can have like a happily ever after. Like that would be great. Right? We always want to have our life partners, but I think this is more of, what does this relationship shine on me? Like, what am I learning? What feelings are starting to surface? And why do I feel like I have to just do it alone? Why the Four of Pentacles? Why the Four of Pentacles, Ten of Wands? Yeah, there's like this hyper independence about you, Aries. And for some of you, you have always been this way of not being able to share your vulnerabilities with someone because it's just like way too scary. And that hyper independence is a trauma response. I keep coming back to this Ten of Wands, and on the outside it looks like you're fearless, or there's something admirable about someone being independent and able to like take care of their own, but that also means that you don't trust that easily. And I think that's what's happening here. All right, let's clarify though. Let's see if you have anything to be worried about, because anytime I feel anxious or worried in a connection, I take some time. I take some time to think things through, use my discernment, see if the person is consistent, because that just flares up all of my anxieties, and I'm usually right. So I mean, your anxiety is there as I feel like um, it's like a tripwire for potential outcomes. All right, so third party, Page of Cups, Judgment. This is an awakening, and the Fool. I don't know. I mean, it looks like this third party is, it's nothing negative. I don't see any type of, I'll clarify with the 7 of Swords, but for them, they're coming off as someone who's kind of just like, this is going to sound really cheesy, but jolly. you know, maybe they don't really think about their actions or what might hurt someone because they're just like so carefree. Because we have the Fool clarified by the Fool, and this is someone that just takes, they're like very carefree. They take it day by day. Um, but there's some sort of awakening here that's happening with this person. Why? Oh gosh, this wanted to come out. We have the King of Cups. Yeah. So this person in your connection, there's a lot of vitality and they are very expressive, which is new to you, especially if you struggle, if you're someone that struggles with anxiety and being vulnerable and finding a safe space with someone. They're just refreshing because very comfortable with expressing themselves, especially again with the astrological like placements for the next few weeks. They're totally okay with that. And I think there's something about this connection that makes them feel like they can do that all the time. Why the Strength card? Whew. Talk about sexual tension, but not just sexual tension. We have the 10 of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries. This is someone who is going to be very, not persuasive, but like, again, just very assertive in what they want. They might not tell you right away that they want a happily ever after with you, but that's their motivation for pursuing you. They care about you. Okay, so let's get your sides. Why 7 of Swords? Why the 7 of Swords? This just feels like someone who is emotionally secure. And that's like a good balance for you. Yeah. Okay, I just have to show you this because I'm all about visual representation. This is your mutual energies. It's arriving at some sort of clarity, some sort of truth between the both of you. This is you and how you view this relationship, or your mentality right now is just like you're looking back and like, can I trust this? This is almost, it feels like I'm hearing this is too good to be true. And then I pulled the 8 of Swords, is clarifying that 7 of Swords. So again, this limiting beliefs. I think the limiting belief here is, am I deserving? Is this too good to be true? Sometimes I tell myself, is this too good to be true? Because it's AKA, I'm not deserving of a good and like true love. Why the 9 of Swords? King of Swords. You are so adamant about your person proving to you that they are faithful, that they are like, virtuous, or just they hold integrity. I think that's really, really important to you now. I don't know if someone has tested your loyalty before, or you just been burned like so many times that it's hard for you to trust other people. But you have the 9 of Cups here with the 7 of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. I think it's going to be very hard for you to resist not telling your person, especially with them being the Knight of Cups, for you to, like make a love offer, and make a serious love offer. It's going to be like brimming to the surface with you. Bottom of the deck is Ace of Cups. Yeah. So new chapter, New beginning. This feels very much like not an old connection, but someone that you just started dating that you're just trying like to figure out. They're actually switch that. They're trying to figure you out. Oops, I want my obstacle card. I think that void of course moon, that mantra, nothing will come of the situation, is nothing will come of the situation if you choose to succumb to your thoughts and anxieties. Just, letting things go with the flow is your mantra. The star is blocked here. That's like promise, hope, faith. I think it's really hard for you to have faith right now. Like, where does faith come from? That's a philosophical question. But that's what I love about tarot, is that it helps you, like grapple and think things through of where you're at right now. And I think that's what Chiron retrograde is about. It's like about understanding yourself and your values, what you feel like is most important to you in regards to your relationships and your connections, both romantic and platonic. We have Knight of Pentacles being blocked here. So what's really interesting is that you want to come in and tell them how you feel. This is very different from like the Knight of Pentacles, who wants to come in and start a commitment. So again, I think this is a new love where you're tiptoeing around things and you're just starting to learn about each other. But I think the block here, like the next week, is kind of determining whether or not this could stand like the test of time, if you're willing to trust it, if you're willing to, like hope. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, which, I mean, I don't read my obstacle cards in reverse, but it's a wish fulfillment of long-term commitment. So yeah, like not just dating, but dating someone with the idea of having them be your long-term partner. Ace of Cups is blocked, and the Ace of Cups was on the bottom of the deck of my clarifying deck. So yeah, this was clarified in your intentions of starting a new chapter. That whole like confession that you like this person, where you're able to trust and you're able to fully, just like embrace that vulnerable space in your heart where you're able to love, but it's being blocked right now. What's the advice from tarot? What's the advice from tarot is Ace of Cups. That'd be crazy. If I get Ace of Cups 3 times, that means it is meant to be in the stars and the cards. 4 of Swords. Yeah, I think many of you are tapping into that. I think it's Neptune squaring with some other planet. Saturn, I want to say. 5 of Pentacles. Why the 5 of Pentacles? There's this overall message of retreating to, get some space, so that you can, like have a conversation. But I think more so it's a message of, instead of, like retaliating or reacting or impulsively detaching from someone, go into your own, go into that space again where you're able to like self-love, self-soothe, self-regulate. I think that's where I'm trying to get at is, like how can you self-regulate so that you can you can communicate in a healthy way. I think that's what the Knight of Swords is really trying to say. Like, open up those doorways of communication. If you are all up in your head with your thoughts, it's okay. It's okay to have a conversation, but understand and use your discernment between, you know, pushing someone away and, really trying to understand someone and like sympathize with your partner. Final likely outcome is a King of Swords. King of Swords was in your feelings about this person with the Six of Wands and then the Star. So the Star was blocked in your obstacles, but the final likely outcome going into this week, and thank goodness because we hit Mercury retrograde the week after, is I think this person is going to give you what you need. Again, I feel like they're just like an emotionally safe person, but you don't just want like emotions, you also want to see consistency, you want to see actions. And I think this person is going to tell you something in a conversation that makes you feel so good. This is a good opportunity for you just to get things off your chest in a healthy way again, but then get this like positive affirmation. I think they give you this reassurance or they make you feel so good. Glow up, glow up time where it's like you feel on top of the world, or yeah, you just feel good. And that's the type of person that you should be with. You should be with someone that makes you feel like your best self instead of, like gaslight you for feeling a certain way, because everyone comes into a relationship with some sort of baggage. So bottom deck is Two of Wands. Rut-row. Two of Wands again is like taking a step back to reevaluate the things that you want, or sometimes I look at this card as 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So we shall see. Nothing will come of this situation is your mantra. I'm going to pull from the Message of Love Oracle deck, but first, zodiac signs that I pulled for you, Aries, is Aquarius, heavy Aquarius, heavy air energy. We have Scorpio, Pisces, strong water, Cancer. I think we have all water signs here. Gemini, Virgo. Possible zodiac signs, doesn't have to be. All right, what does Aries person want to say to them? Chemistry, I've never felt a passion this intense. Yes, that's that King of Cups. Neglected, I failed to give you what you need. Space, I need more time to think. I think this is definitely you, where you're coming at right now. So anyways, Aries, that's what I have for you for this week. Thank you for watching. Support the channel by liking and subscribing, commenting below if this resonated, and I will see you next week. Bye.